Okay, so it's Monday, December the 8th. Hang on, Reese is coming. I'll be out in a minute, please. Give me a moment. Just, you could get the dog food out of the back. There's dog food in the back. Open up the hatch.
Oh. Mom, I meant to ask you if you can get coffee mix in town.
Well, you didn't ask me. Alright, it's in the back. Anyhow, it's the 9th. So, Monday, December 9th. And, anyhow, started Mom on the RSO tonight. I didn't give it to her, but should be getting it right about now, actually. We'll see what that does. I'm hopeful for good results. I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about it, and anxious to see what direction that goes in. And I've tried to make a video here and there about updating on what's going on with Mom. And every time I did, it would cut off or something would happen. So basically, I don't know what all I've updated. Basically, she did get diagnosed stage 4. Pancreatic. It spread to her liver, her spleen,
Steroids,
and I believe some of the lymph nodes in her chest. So that's where we're at now. She has become incredibly weak. She's lost 52 pounds. I'm going to say her starting weight was 223. And then it's down to 177 as of Friday. So it has dropped quite a bit. My math might be off. She's weak. She's not really been very coherent. I will say they sent her with them. It started out they gave her hydrocodone for her pain. And then that wasn't really, it was helping, but it wasn't doing the trick. So then they upped her to morphine. And now after she had her stroke, that was November 1st, I believe, that she had her stroke. They ended up giving her morphine, and the morphine made her really like loopy and groggy, and not herself. And they say, from what I read and Googled, that the brain heals the most in the first couple of months after a stroke. 3 months is what it said. And I know that it'll continue to heal from there. But so I realize her brain is still healing. And to give her time to kind of get her memory, or not necessarily her memory, because she's not, it's weird, I can't explain it. She knows who everybody is. She knew right away who everybody was. So she never forgot people or any of that. She just got a little confused on a few things, like what year it was and how old she was and the year she was born, that sort of thing. So I don't know how much of it is the drugs and how much of it is the stroke, and it's hard to tell because she needs to be on the drugs to keep the pain at bay. So otherwise she's just in tremendous pain. Friday, when we took her to the doctor, she weighed in. That's how we got the weight of 177. But they also changed around her medicines and gave her the fentanyl patch instead of the morphine. And I haven't been with her every day. I've only seen her a couple times, but she took a phone call, and her husband, my stepdad, said that she's been awake a lot more. And when I call, I talk to him just about every single day. Actually, every day. He said she's been awake more, and it's actually kind of been harder on him because now that she's awake more, she's kind of absorbing more of what's going on with her body, and it's kind of starting to hit her reality, what she's dealing with and what she's facing. So anyhow, yeah, I'm struggling with what I need to be doing. I know I quit chewing tobacco and I was doing really, really good. And then I went on the truck with my husband, and it's very boring on the truck. And so, yeah, I've got to start over again, and it's hard. Don't ever start chewing. Don't ever. It's stupid. I don't know why I ever did it. It's the dumbest, stupidest, dumbest thing. And it's really, really hard to quit. Anyhow, I only point that out because I did say in my last video, no more. I wouldn't be doing it, and I was doing really well, and then I messed up. So now I gotta get back on the bandwagon. This has been helping me. My stress. Still not an excuse. Anyhow, so since she's been on the fentanyl, she's been awake more, and she's been asking more questions, and she's been realizing what's going on with herself more. I'm trying to think of what updates, because I don't want to be on here forever. I just want to do a quick, this is what's going on. So we touched on the cancer, where it spread. They did say that they would do chemo, but they can't do it right now because she's too weak. So the oncologist continues to put it out 2 weeks at a time. We've seen her, like, Friday was the last appointment, so I keep referencing to Friday because that was when we seen him last. And she said she would call us in 2 weeks and we would just touch base and see where mom's at if we wanted to go forward. Super, super nice woman. Really like her. And then she's seen the palliative care doctor. He's really awesome. Very great bedside manner, very caring. Like, he talked to mom like she was his sister or his wife or his mom or someone that he cared about. Like, he didn't talk to her like she was a job to him. She was a person, someone important. And that was really good. So anyhow, there's a lot in the works, and basically I'm excited to see what this RSO is going to do. I'm really hoping to see some progress. I've heard so many good things about it. So she'll take her first dose tonight, and then we'll just continue to give it to her until we'll just continue to give it to her. And Lord willing, it'll eat up the cancer. That's what my hope is that God will heal her. And I was listening to someone today saying that the anointing oil that they used, they were saying that was, don't quote me on my numbers or anything, and I have not researched this myself. This is just something that I heard, but I thought it was neat, so I'm going to go research it, but I don't even know how I would figure it out, but I'll try. That it was the anointing oil that Jesus used was 80% cannabis, so kind of curious to see what that's about. When you think about it, I kind of believe it. I don't know. I believe that this cannabis stuff can heal. I mean, it was put here, so I just think people went and changed it up, and like anything else, overindulging, Anyhow, and I'm not one to talk, believe me. Not about that, but just in general. I overindulge on food and garbage all the time that I shouldn't. But anyhow, so not to get into any of that. Mom, she's been home from the nursing facility for 2 weeks now. She was in there for about a month almost. Maybe not quite a month, but close. It felt like it. She hated it. Oh, she hated it. It was terrible. She wanted out of there, and she wasn't doing good in there at all. At all. So she seemed to be eating a little bit better when she got out. Not like she's definitely not where she needs to be, but she was doing better. Or is doing better. She's taking a little bit more. Not enough to sustain her weight or even gain it. Not enough to gain it or even sustain it. Said that backwards. But it's better than what it was. And so I'm hopeful that with this RSO and her being home, that we'll start to see some improvements there. And so all we could do is just sit back and wait and see. And that's really all I have for now. And I'll get on here and update. I'm really tired. I didn't sleep very much last night, and it's been a very long day, so I'm a little out of it. But we'll update again when there's stuff to update about. Maybe I'll do a week or something. See if I start to see results, or we hear about results with this RSO, I'll be on here quick, because I'm very excited to see that. So if there's nothing to update, I'm not going to jump on, but if I find something to update, I will, for sure. But until then, that's it for now.